1. Ter Stegen considers surgery. Huge transfer twist for Barcelona and Man City. 2. Barcelona's Ter Stegen trains alone amid uncertain future. What's next for the goalkeeper? 3. Galatasaray's failed bid. Ter Stegen's shocking transfer drama unveiled. 1. Ter Stegen considers surgery. Huge transfer twist for Barcelona and Man City. Shockwaves are rippling through Barcelona this week. Goalkeeper Marc-Andre Ter Stegen is seriously weighing up elective surgery, and that single medical decision could reshape two separate transfer strategies in Spain and England. Quick recap for anyone who just tuned in: the 33-year-old German, once untouchable between the Camp Nou posts, has been told he will open the new campaign as Barca's third choice, sitting behind emerging talent Joan Garcia and the experienced Wojciech Szczesny. For a player who only a few seasons ago was praised as one of the best distributors in world football, that demotion stings, and it has triggered urgent career planning talks with his entourage. But here's where it gets controversial. If Ter Stegen opts for surgery now, he is likely to miss several months of the season, instantly cooling the transfer market around him. Barcelona's board had quietly hoped to move him on, freeing up wages and perhaps pocketing a fee, while Manchester City, always on the lookout for an elite sweeper keeper to share the load with Ederson, monitored the situation. A lengthy spell in rehabilitation would almost certainly force City to look elsewhere, robbing Barca of both cash and leverage. On the other hand, proponents of the operation argue that addressing his nagging knee issue once and for all could extend his top-level career by years. Waiting, they say, risks more flare-ups, more bench time, and a slow fade from relevance. Can Barcelona afford to keep an expensive keeper who is neither fit nor first choice? And would clubs like City gamble on a shot-stopper fresh off the operating table? And this is the part most people miss. If Ter Stegen goes under the knife and Barca fail to sell him, the Catalan giants might be forced to shelve other summer signings because of financial fair play constraints. One player's medical file could effectively block two clubs' recruitment blueprints. Possible outcomes? 1. Immediate sale to a club willing to take on his recovery timetable. 2. A delayed move in January once he proves his fitness. 3. A surprise U-turn where Barca keep him, hoping internal competition drives overall performance. Hot topic alert: should loyalty matter here? After a decade of service, does Ter Stegen deserve more faith from Xavi's staff, or is elite football simply too ruthless? Let's open the floor. Do you agree with Barca's decision to demote him, or should they fight to keep their longtime number one? And if you were running Manchester City, would you press ahead with a bid or walk away? Share your takes below. The debate is just getting started. 2. Barcelona's Ter Stegen trains alone amid uncertain future. What's next for the goalkeeper? The goalkeeper conundrum: Ter Stegen's Barcelona future hangs in the balance. Imagine being a world-class goalkeeper, only to find yourself training alone, uncertain about your future with the club you've called home for nearly a decade. This is the reality for Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, Barcelona's stalwart goalkeeper since 2016. As Barcelona returned to pre-season on Sunday, Ter Stegen was noticeably absent from team sessions, instead training solo in the gym. This isolation persisted through Tuesday's double sessions, fueling speculation about his precarious position within the club. But here's where it gets interesting. The German international's downfall began with the arrival of Joan Garcia from Espanyol for a whopping €25 million. This signing has effectively relegated Ter Stegen to a secondary role, a far cry from his long-standing status as the club's outright number one. So, what's next for Ter Stegen? Sources close to the club have revealed that Barcelona has, in essence, invited him to leave, citing the need for regular football ahead of the 2026 World Cup, where he hopes to don the gloves for Germany. However, Ter Stegen remains adamant about staying put, for now. And this is the part most people miss. The club's strategic plan involves Garcia as the first choice, backed up by Wojciech Szczesny, who recently committed to a new 2-year contract. This development is particularly intriguing, given Szczesny's initial retirement and subsequent return to the sport last summer, filling in for an injured Ter Stegen. As the preseason unfolds, with friendlies in Japan and South Korea on the horizon, a source has confirmed that it's undecided whether Ter Stegen will join the squad on their Asian tour. Meanwhile, Inaki Peña, previously Ter Stegen's understudy, has been participating in team sessions and is reportedly open to exploring new opportunities in pursuit of regular playing time. The controversy unfolds. Is Barcelona's treatment of Ter Stegen a necessary evil in the pursuit of sporting success, or a disloyal blow to a dedicated servant of the club? Should Ter Stegen prioritize his international ambitions over his loyalty to Barcelona? We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Asterisk, do you think Ter Stegen should stay and fight for his place, or is it time for him to move on? Asterisk, is Barcelona's goalkeeping strategy a masterstroke, or a recipe for disaster? Asterisk, how do you think this saga will unfold, and what are the implications for all parties involved? 3. Galatasaray's failed bid. Ter Stegen's shocking transfer drama unveiled. Imagine the shockwaves that rippled through the football world when Galatasaray, the Turkish powerhouse, abruptly withdrew their interest in signing Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, the seasoned Barcelona goalkeeper. This unexpected turn of events, as reported by Sport, has left fans and analysts alike scratching their heads. But here's where it gets controversial. Galatasaray had been the most eager suitors for the German goalkeeper, but their patience finally wore thin after several failed attempts to secure his services. Let's dive into the details of this intriguing saga. Galatasaray had been tirelessly working behind the scenes, making multiple offers to lure Ter Stegen to Istanbul. Their latest proposal was reportedly much more enticing than the initial ones, raising hopes in Turkey that the German shot-stopper might finally be convinced to make the move. However, Ter Stegen's consistent refusal to even consider the offer has forced Galatasaray to re-evaluate their strategy. The coaching staff, led by the experienced Okan Buruk, have now decided to stop waiting for Ter Stegen. According to sources close to the Turkish club, they have already started exploring other options to address their goalkeeping needs as soon as possible. And this is the part most people miss. Galatasaray's decision to move on wasn't just about Ter Stegen's reluctance. There was another significant obstacle looming on the horizon. Ter Stegen is currently grappling with back issues that have plagued him for months. He is seriously considering surgery to fix these problems, which would sideline him for approximately 4 months. This potential surgery would have automatically ruled out any immediate transfer and delayed negotiations until at least January. Even if Galatasaray had stayed in the race, this medical issue would have been a major hurdle. For now, Galatasaray have shifted their focus, and Barcelona is left to wait for Ter Stegen's final decision regarding his surgery and his future. This situation raises an interesting question. Should Galatasaray have been more persistent, or was their decision to move on the right call? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below.